Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. And I swear to the gods, this is the second time I've forgotten to change my description and stuff on on Twitch. 2 times in a row now. This is getting a little embarrassing. Ay. Anyhow, yes, we're back with UnderRail because I need to actually get things done again. And by that I mean, like, there's just too much to do, which is good and bad. Good because we get to level up. Bad because I'm indecisive and I a lot of the times just don't know what I want to do exactly. What I want to finish up, which quest line I wish to continue. Been having a bit of a headache today too. I forgot we were here. What were we here for? Did we finish talking to our boss about Junkyard? I think we did. Let's see. Sneak Abrams stuff. No. Oh, I remember we also had another mission for Abrams that we had to release a prisoner. So I gotta get to that eventually. Rescue that one right there. Rescue Mara from the Protectorate prison. Let's see, Black Eels, I think it has to do with them. Get either SGS or United Stations Protectorate to help the Black Eels. I think we already got SGS to do that. So we have to go over there to do those 2 things. Or maybe we should go help release the prisoner before we get to talking to the Black Eels, because I think they might start their mission to just kind of go against the other gang real quick if I do talk to them. I need to put my things back in my inventory. I forgot about that. And I also need to sell this pelt. One thing at a time, I suppose. Where's my hammer? Hammer. Knife. Funny thing. Funny thing number 2. Funny thing number... I also forgot I had this knife. It's a pretty good knife. Kinda. And I also had quite a bit of things to sell. I don't know if I'm gonna spend the first couple of... Well, I say the first couple of minutes, but it's, you know, it's gonna be more than a couple of minutes. If I do try to go around selling stuff. I'll go get a mission done and then sell things. That's most likely the best course of action right now. Everything's basically fully charged. The side of my head is giving me pain. Ah, there we go. Medicine. I was a little hesitant on taking it, but I do not wish for it to continue annoying me. What else did I need to put around? Actually, these batteries do how much energy? 30 energy? Yeah, this is kind of the downside of this electrical stuff. It's like, you know, do I want to use a battery? Do I not want to use a battery? Let's just fully charge our things. I did not mean to use... I didn't mean to use the freaking advanced health hypo. Ah, gosh darn, that is money wasted. Okay, let's just go around and sell some of our things, and then we can buy another one. We have the funds. Okay, he wants that. He wants some of this. He wants 2 medicines. And what can I get from this guy? I know I've been beginning to buy some liking blueprints and whatnot, but I don't know if I want to buy any other newer ones. Chemical blob trap. And this is mostly just chemical. Yeah, a lot of this is not stuff we really are gonna use. Instructions on how to extract blood, toxins, acid, blah 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 blah. I think we'll just take these and however much of that he's willing to give. 70 something, huh? I could take some of these instead, the antidotes. Okay, maybe not all that. Oh, there goes my keyboard trying to fly off my desk. Amazing, I love that. How do I do this again? Shift, there we go. Can we only get 3? Damn. Maybe we can give him like one more thing. Do we have any more? I don't think we have any more leathers to give, so... Okay, you take that back and just give us money. I'll trade for that. I'll get out of your hair. Choco! Hail to thee once again. You saw the little... You saw the title and thought about building train track again. Not the train track game. No, I'm sorry to disappoint. We still have not gotten around to playing the building train track game. But how are you doing on this fine Friday? I hope well. I hope fine. I hope really good. What do I want to get? I probably should get a couple of everything, huh? It's okay. I'm not a disappointment, and you disappoint yourself. Oh, I'm not disappointing you. You disappoint yourself. No, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. You can't disappoint yourself. You gotta be happy about yourself. Joyous, spontaneous. I'm just selling stuff right now because I'm about to go on a mission to free a prisoner. You're feeling calm today? Good perspective. A lot of days off, yeah. How about me? Headache, a little bit of like a weird, like, it's not a headache, it's more so the side of my head. I feel like it's either like a nerve or, it's not a nerve. It could be a, like a vein or something, but it's like hurting the side of my head. And it's unpleasant. But other than that, doing pretty alright. Doing pretty alright, if I do say so. Armory. Also didn't really get to sleep a lot, so that's a little unfortunate, but hey. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. I'm gonna run this man for all he's got, hopefully anyways. I can't sell the leather jacket. Oh, I guess that's not a jacket, that's a doctor's coat. Bleh. Bleh. I can give him the knife. I don't want to give him the knife, though. That's my knife. My knife. I fought for that thing. Boot spring. No, he's already giving us quite a bit. Maybe if I sell all the bullets, what's less heavy? Or what's more heavy? Give him the boots. Take this back. And give him bullet. Oh my god, same. Attending your work purely... Attending your work purely on caffeine and hatred. Well, hopefully you don't burn yourself out. There we go. He will accept that. I will trade that. Or let's go and break a person out of prison. Yay. I did drink coffee in an attempt to, like, quell this headache. I didn't, like, a little bit ago. It kind of worked. I don't know really what's up with it in terms of what's causing it, but it is annoying. Coral. I don't think I've ever seen this person here before. Coral. We meet again, my dear. Oh, this is the palm reading person. How did you... How did you ever get over here? She's the lady, we met her like one time in Core City. Do you have anything to trade? I got some nice leathers from the animals I caught. Interested? I guess this is just another way of getting some money, huh? Or I suppose more so getting leather, so that we don't have to go around and hunt things down. I need to go to Junkyard. Give her SGS credits. Let's-a go! Alright, before we go and tell him that we got SGS on their side, I'm gonna have to figure out where the heck this Abrams dude is again, because I don't remember. He's somewhere outside of Junkyard. That's all I remember. He's outside of Junkyard somewhere. And I think in that direction. New save. Okay, let's make save number 50. This way. There he is. Okay. This is the place we gotta go down, and it's a bit of a struggle because the Protectorate do be protecting their prisoners from getting yoinked. Ay. Let's see. Okay, right. I think this is where we tried to enter. Or it's one place we can enter from. We don't even know exactly where the prisoner is that we're looking for. We're just gonna have to release all of them and hope for the best. That or really put up a fight. Because we don't really have the ability to sneak around. I tried to go in here and beat this guy up, but there's, you know, we're a man in just full metal armor that is heavy as heck. Ain't no way we can sneak around. But being in that room does give me, I think, the ability to maybe... I don't know. It theoretically keyholes the enemy, if that makes sense. They're all funneled through this one way. Which is good and bad, because we can't escape the room should the worst come to be. But, you know, we also don't have to deal with some shenanigans of somebody coming up from behind us, so that's also pretty nice. Assuming, you know, they don't just gun us down. Because I think they can kind of do that. They can kind of line up. And if, you know, like, I can still get shot by, like, 2 at a time if they can see me through the doorway. So it all really depends on how this goes. Either way, I'm gonna need to save, like, 1,000,000 times. Or just save here and then pray this goes correctly. Okay, open that up. Get my knife back out. Make a little... That's not the right button. A little preemptive save. We'll call it prison break. And we'll see how this goes. Not well, but it'll go anyways. And he's already shot us, so I don't really want to use all the electricity in my weapon. I don't think we can recharge our weapon in the middle of combat, if I remember correctly. Let's just hope we can kill this man before the others come out here. He doesn't have that much health left, so a little stab should do. There we go. Does that get things done? It does, weirdly enough. Okay, back in here. I'm gonna save again. Because that's the smoothest that has ever gone. Every other time I've attempted this, things just do not go swell. Recharge the shield. Recharge my hammer. Recharge my knife. I kind of forget that I need to buy like 1,000,000 lithium batteries. Let's see. Dog tags. Fusion cell. That. Cell key 1. Plasma pistol. I guess we could sell that. Strange device. We get some XP for that. Surveillance stuff. Okay, that requires pick locking. Pick locking? I meant lock picking. Not pick locking. I got it in reverse. Molotov. Another gun. A blueprint for explosive bullets. I guess that could be good to sell. Because we're not really using anything that requires bullets. I like how they just have a printer here. Like just for no real reason. They just do. Alright. That's one person taken care of. What's the next move? Actually, we could maybe... Okay, surveillance monitors. We have the cell for number 1, or the key for number 1. I do not remember which cell this individual is at. That's number 2, and number 3 are over here, so number 1's got to be somewhere. Somewhere close by. Okay, I assume just more that way. We don't get anything from that. Okay, that's just useless. Little scrap parts. We can't really, I mean, maybe not useless yet. Maybe I want to come out from here instead. Okay, I see. Soldier's gonna patrol. When he goes back, I can try and sneak out. Nope, never mind. He's noticed me. He's noticed me pretty quick. Alright, looks like we're about to get into the fight of the century once again. That at least deals with them. Or their shields, I should say. They have heavy armor. So, I want to use this bomb. Because that does heavy damage. I'm gonna run into this room. Have them come to me. They're taking their little medicines. Another prisoner. Or not another prisoner, another individual is coming out that door. Great. Great, just fantastic. Ah, man. Okay, we have to step out of the room in order to throw knives at him. Well, you may as well just bonk him very, 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 very hard. That is not... Okay, how did we miss? Like, point blank, just swing. They are destroying our shields. Okay. Not very cool. And that drone just blinded everybody. Alright, am I gonna get a chance to, like, exist? Or did you... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, like, they just keep going. Oh, we're about to run out of shield real quick, so... Maybe I can light these two up and have them run away? Okay, one of them is dangerously burnt, I guess. This other one's gonna have to just deal with getting shanked a little bit. That doesn't do a lot of damage. Not too surprised about that, but the shocking is doing... the electricity is doing damage. Right, fireproof. Not sure how I'll survive this. I'm gonna be frank with ya. Okay, so that guy's weapon doesn't really do damage to me at all. I think she can do damage, though. Yeah, quite a bit. Okay. Ah, he missed. Hanky, no, you can't do that. We might have to take this adrenaline shot just to deal with her. Which is not too good that I already have to pull this out because there's two other people and the drone I have to deal with. A deal about? What is wrong with me? How long is the temporary effects? Okay, 12. No, that's the cooldown. Cooldown is 12 turns. I forgot how long the other stuff is for, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna try hitting her with the pummel. Getting my knife out. Yeah, that does more damage to her. I don't know why this robot hasn't done anything just yet. I'm a little scared that it will just decide to move. Let's see. Honestly, if I can kill them with this grenade, that'll do a lot less damage. No, well, toss this one at them. I hope this will kill him. There we go. Okay, I live. It's gonna take me a lot of turns to get that freaking health back. And I've got a sliver left. So, let's see. You're gonna get stuck in place, because I don't want to deal with you. You are gonna get poisoned. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna miss. Do not miss this time again. Alright, Hanky. I think I'm getting a little stressed out. There we go. Hit him once. And we can't throw any more. Uh-oh. Well, isn't this just a little bit of a problem? You, sir, need to not exist. Sooner rather than later. And I don't have the energy to smack you again. There we go. We just have one more man to deal with. One more. Man is out of ammo. Quite unfortunate for him. He keeps trying to shoot. Okay. We are fatigued. I can try and run away. I don't think we can. It's gonna take quite a lot of turns for that robot to get back into shape, but it doesn't have that much health left. So I could just throw a grenade at it. Because this guy can't do any damage to me, essentially, right? So... there we go. And... I guess I could try and kill this guy. Just make his poison worse. I am very lucky his weapon is just too weak to injure me. Okay. Take another thing of that. Come out here. I hope there's not any turrets over there. That would be tragic. Actually, this makes me think that I can't save in the middle of battle. Never mind. Let me just toss a grenade at him. He's in there somewhere. Okay, I gotta be careful though, because otherwise Hanky's just gonna throw a grenade at himself. Let's see. Just toss it in there. There we go. That's everyone. Okay. The fight went more smoothly than I thought it would. How do I look through the walls again? That's not it. Is it... yeah, I think it's... that. Take these. I don't think we can take much from them because our inventory space doesn't have a lot of space, for lack of a better word. Even though I kind of wish I could. This is too heavy. We don't gotta worry about that though. I do wish they had money on them. I'll take their ammo, that's for sure. Because that is currency, essentially. I can take this rifle. I can take this as well. Okay, we got 9 little space left. I don't remember if I was supposed to go in here and, you know, quietly deal with the problem, or if I could have just gone loud the entire time. I don't know if Abrams will have a problem with that. I don't think so. Although this could have the consequence of the group knowing who I am. I hope they don't. Just gonna loot a little bit. A little bit of looting never hurt anyone. You're Yolotl easy? True, true. I am Yolotl. That much is to be expected. Of course I could beat them. To death. I clicked the wrong button. Okay. Right click. I mean left click. Oh, could I... Oh, okay. It didn't need a lockpick. That's why I couldn't lockpick it. It just didn't need one. Me, when I pressed the wrong buttons 3 different times. There we go. Okay, there's nothing in there. How could they do this to me? I'm gonna wrap myself up. You hate when Damn, I can't read. You hate when responsible you demands taking care of yourself. I'm gonna be more lurky for a time. That's okay. That's quite alright. No need to be weary or anything. You take care of yourself. You do what you gotta do to survive and exist. I almost forgot I have to recharge everything. That's 500 energy. Why can't I just have something that has like 100 energy? That would make my life so easy. Okay, these charge things at 100. Recharge that. Recharge this. There we go, because I think almost everything is 100, except for a couple of items. Alright, we do have the key for this, don't we? I swear we did. Unless we just didn't pick it up for some reason. Junk City, not Junk City, Junkyard. Old Junkyard, old key. I'm like 90% sure we picked up the thing from this guy. We did! So where the heck did the key go? Strange. Strange. Oh well. We can lockpick the damn door anyhow. It is not an issue. There we go. Take that little encyclopedia. A woman seems highly apprehensive of you. She takes a few steps back, and you notice her stare is alternating between your face and your hands. Who are you, and why are you being held here? Is this some kind of trick? You already know who I am. Actually, I do not. I'm not allied with your jailers. I broke into this place. I'm Mora. As to why I'm held here, you better ask them Protectorate cans that. Now I'm here to bust you out. Why, who are you? I've been hired to get you out of here, and that's all you need to know. You want out or not? Yes, of course I do. How do we get out of here? Don't tell me you expect us to just walk out of the front gate. Actually, I'm still working on it. Sit tight. Come on, can't we just go through the vents? Time to go. I've unlocked your cell door to this room. You'll have to make the run for the vents in the room down the hall. In the vents, you'll find a crack that leads to into the caves. That sounds risky, but I guess I'll take my chances. Better than rotting in this place. Let's see if she actually makes it. She better make it. There's literally nobody here. Where did we come from? From in there, right? Yeah. Okay. Mora has escaped. Safe and sound. Here is your well-deserved payment. Our business has concluded for now. I will be leaving for Core City quite soon. If you happen to be interested in doing more business, find me there. So far, you haven't disappointed. I will keep an eye on you, Hanky of SGS. Sure thing, creepy Abrams man. How do you know so much about me? He just wheezes through his mask, saying nothing. Well, you know, I suppose that's fine. We got a lot of money, though. We got 1,000 Stygians. Crazy amounts of money. Okay, we can meet Abram in Core City. Ambassador Athanas. Right, I forgot that we had an invitation, I guess, to talk to Consul Oliver. I don't really care for the Protectorate, to be fair, though. So I won't be doing that anytime soon. Now let's go talk to that gang leader. Let's see, great work. The SGS guy has arrived, and we're starting to discuss the details of the attack. Now, it's time to plant the explosive. Colton's got them already. Take the explosives and plant them in the cavern Blaine told you about. Once you're ready to move out, we'll detonate it remotely. I don't remember where he told me to plant the explosives. Probably in some place in Old Junkyard? Roughly speaking? How do I get to the wormhole again? Go to the slums, look for the crack with an air vent right next to the door. It's in the southeast part of the slums. Take the key to the key will unlock the door. Okay, slums, crack in the air vent, right next to the door. Southeast. Inside, you're gonna find a trap door that'll lead you to the wormhole, and the wormhole will lead you to Depot A. And when you're done with your business, boy, come see me again. Right on. I do hope SGS doesn't in the long term get screwed by this. I don't think they will. I do think that they'll still have a major hold. But you never know. You never know. This is the slums, right? I feel like I might be forgetting something. Southeast. Which way is southeast? So southeast this way? Maybe it's not this exact area. Southeast. Key will take you there. Okay, not this way. This is west. Maybe over here? Charges from Colton. Place them next to the thing. Did we take the things from Colton? I don't remember if we took the things from Colton. Let me go to Colton. I think Colton is the guy at the shop. How did I forget that I had to do that? He literally told me, get the explosives from this guy. I also forgot we leveled up, so we have to spec our character a little bit. Colton, let's see. You've got the explosives. Yep, here you go. Don't blow yourself up. I won't. So we got mining explosives. Southeast of the slums and into Depot A. I don't remember if it was this place that I had to go down into, or if it was another place. I'm pretty sure we can get to Depot A anyhow, through here. I could look at the map. Let's see. Junkyard, junkyard, junkyard. And that's Depot A. Lower caverns. I don't technically know where we are, other than beneath junkyard. But he did say Depot A. We have to go to Depot A. Okay, there's a lot of Depot A. Let's look at this again. Place him on the ceiling of the cavern below the old junkyard gate. You can access this cavern through the ventilation ducts of the lower level of junkyard. Kind of forgot that I left those machine guns on. I think it's through here. My ass certainly doesn't remember. Ah, not the dogs again. And mutants. Mutant dogs. I really don't want to deal with you. Nothing useful off of them. Another one is coming along. Oh, a whole little small pack. Yeah, this probably wouldn't be happening if I headed the right way. If I just took the time to do that instead of just rushing this, would have been fine. Would have been grand. Let's see. One. Oh, there's another one. Well, at least you're all together now. This makes my job a little easier. Is there another one? No. We are stuck in the goop, though, for a little bit. Ah, more. Okay. Okay, we're seemingly alright. Are we stuck again? Nope. Okay, we're good. I think it might be in this one. I think. Yeah, because that's Depot B, so Depot A, where the main entrance used to be, would have to be this one. Maybe I have to go a little somewhere a little different. Maybe through there? No, because that just leads you back up. I thought it was this way. Okay, we gotta go below. This is gonna take me a bit, so forgive me. I don't know if we have to go through there. This place is just drones and drones. We taken care of basically everything in here, I'm pretty sure, the last time around. And I just should have tried to search for where they sent me. Wiki! It's been 10,000 years. Hail to thee, Wiki. How do you do? How do you do? How are you doing? I'm currently lost as to where I'm supposed to be. The game tells me I can access this place through the ventilation ducts. So I might try to do that. You live? Me? I'm doing alright, I suppose. A bit of a headache, but nothing I cannot deal with. I'm just trying to accomplish this one mission for this gang. And I need to plant explosives somewhere, and I don't think I know where I'm supposed to go. Damn it. Okay. Let's see, let's see. I'm thinking maybe it's that way. Although even that I'm not too certain about. If we go out here, access through there. Which would be this way. Hanky at it again. Yeah, Hanky's at it again. Hanky's doing what Hanky can do best. Where am I? Oh, something's engaging me. Oh, for the love of... Oh, that's good. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be here. But sure. Where's my antidote? I got like 20-something of those. There we go. Take one at a time. Don't take like 4 like last time. I'm probably gonna look this up. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna look this up at some point. Oh, it's right there in front of me. What am I doing? I had a chance to swing on him. I did not. Well, I guess we can just kind of wait here. Let's just move over here where there's light. Okay. Crawler be doing crawler things. That's a good bonk. Missed that one. Didn't miss that. Ew, not the stinger. We can take that, though. And I don't know why we're taking that. Usually these things don't sell for much anyhow, so I literally don't know why I picked that up. I guess I just want it. Goo chasing? Or sheeting? Ooh, sheeting. I never sheeted, okay? Me using the game's own ways of dealing with poison is not sheeting. Can I have this just, like, stand up more? Or maybe you're referring to the fact that I'm gonna look things up. You're probably referring to that. Oh, how else am I supposed to know where exactly I need to go? This game's like a million... everything. Like, it's just... There's too much place to go. And I don't want to deal with that. Okay, so it's not down here, because otherwise we would have a thing that tells us it's here. Where even are we? We're still in this place. We're supposed to use the vents to access someplace. The ceiling of the cavern below the old junkyard gate. Precisely what you were referring to. See, I can get around to knowing things. It feels like it... Maybe that place isn't it, then. What the hell? Yes, what the hell? Okay, looking at the wiki. Okay, black eels, because that's who we're doing stuff for. Don't look at you? Why not? Why? What's wrong? You're getting shy? Okay, where's the quest lines? Info for Abram. Retrieve Calmer's lucky knife. Fishing tour. Okay, black eels. Find Blaine. Collected that. Maybe it's under old junkyard? Maybe. You know not of shyness and shame. Then why are you telling me not to look at you? What's wrong? What's wrong? You gotta tell me. You can't just keep these secrets to yourself. It's probably under old junkyard, isn't it? That's a little annoying. Okay, old junkyard. Go to the wiki page. Quest for the black eels. Okay, just kind of puts me in the same thing. Gambling house. East residential. Wormhole. Right, I'm in the worm... Okay. I did go through the wormhole, so that's where I was supposed to go. A gambling house? You take your secrets to the grave? Ah, you foolish fool. Get their trust? We have already been to the gambling house. There's not a lot that happens there. Believe it or not a lot happens there. We can't gamble. Quite unfortunate, I know. You would love to gamble, but we cannot. Okay. We already do the mission for... Well, this wiki doesn't have the mission we're literally being sent on right now. That's annoying. Okay, what if I type it out? Maybe I need to type it out. Not a lot that happens? What kind of bullshit gambling house is that? Sue them. I can't. They own it. You can't sue people in the post-apocalypse, believe it or not. There's not really a legal system in Junkyard. The legal system is the gangs. That's the legal system. Let's see. Still searching. I'm sorry that we're like kind of here doing nothing right now. Old junkyard. Ceiling? How do you spell ceiling? Black eels. Explosives on old junk yard ceiling. Let's see, rig the cavern. Okay, I think, no, it is there. Okay, take the explosives, blah, blah, blah. Get the mining explosives from Colton, head to the old blah, blah. Enter the ventilation shafts, call around to the southeast until you find exit grid to Depot A in the cavern area. So it was in there. So why couldn't I set down the explosives? Or exactly am I supposed to do that? Because I imagine it's right here, no? Maybe I just gotta access it in my inventory and do that. If you get it in the right spot. Okay, so where's the right spot? Why are you woman Lottle? I am not woman Lottle. I am Femme Lottle, okay? It's Femboy Friday. We are not a woman. What kind of accusation is this? Crazy talk. So you admit it? Well, it is Femboy Friday. We know that Femboy Fridays are for Femboy Lottle. Femlottle! That's what this is all about. You cannot pretend this is new. Okay, which Blaine mentioned earlier. Depot B's ventilation is cut off from A's ventilation in fear of airborne mutagens. You can plant explosives anywhere in the cave and it'll do the job. Once done, prepare for the upcoming major battle. Okay. That's interesting. I just gotta place them wherever, alright? Alright. Let me just, like, save. How are you doing, by the way, Knuckles? How has your Friday gone thus far? Get the mining explosives, plant them there. Okay, there we go. We put them on the ceiling. Okay, so I just had to press wherever, huh? I guess that's fine. Now we just gotta go back to Silas, and we just gotta tell him, hey, we did the thing. I hate it when these guards get in my way. I'm like, I just stay there wondering where my guy went. I do want to sell a couple of things, and I forgot I also have to level up. Okay, one remaining point into what, though? Dodge, evasion. Increase critical strike chance of melee attacks. High dexterity also reduces action points. at the cost of unarmed and light weapons. Or we can just hit harder. I kinda don't know, actually. Is there anything over here that I want that requires... This requires 7 strength. Pinning. Exposed weakness. Deflection. Expert... whatever. Crippling strike. Crippling strike could be good. We do have a knife. Oh. Let's see. Your non-critical crossbow, melee, and bullet-based firearm attacks deal additional mechanical damage equal to your level up. The maximum is 20 bonus. So we get bonus damage out of that. That might be okay as well. Reckless. We get an increase to critical hit weapons and unarmed attacks by 7%. Increases our chances of getting critically hit by a weapon. Snooping, we don't need. Versatility, we don't need. Yell. Maybe would be decent. Grants you an ability that, when activated, will allow you to arm your next trap instantly. Three-pointer gives you damage-dealing grenades. I think I want that, so that my grenades just do more damage. Because they deal... Okay, they have a 10% chance to critically hit, and then the chance is increased by 1.5 for each 10 points in throwing skill above 50. And we have a pretty good throwing. So we'll take that. We'll maybe spec 1 and 2 intelligence. Just like 1 more intelligence. Let's see if that gives us anything new. Salesman increases the amount of goods merchants will buy from you by 1% per mercantile skill. Weaponsmith, non-fist melee weapons that you craft have a 5% higher chance of hitting. Armor sloping, reduce the armor penalty originating from metal plates and crafting armor by 30%, 35%. For now, we'll just take the 3-pointer, just because I don't know whether this only applies to armor we've made, or just armor in general. No, I think it's only what we make. I'll take 3-pointer. Increase... Throwing by 10, melee by 10. Dodge and evasion are fine. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then in here we will spec into... We got 10 points left. That's not a lot. There we go. What were we gonna do? I forgot. I think it was just tell this guy we got the job done. Okay, 50D. Let's tell him what's what. Shoot them in the nuts. Tenderize their testicles with hot lead. Those are definitely choices, but I do not have a gun. We have hammer. I can just destroy their nutsacks with my hammer. The explosives are in place. Excellent. We're ready to move out then. Grab all the gear you need and let me know when you're ready. Make sure to bring some meds. This could get ugly. Well, I'm basically ready right now, boss. Yeah, that works. Yeah, my big electrical hammer is gonna deal with them. Let's see. Don't you... Okay. I'm just gonna ignore that joke you made. Tell me about the Black Eels. Are you the head honcho? We control the docks and all the nearby waterways, and through that, all the naval trade. It's quite a lucrative business, too. Our biggest customers are here in the south, but you'd be surprised how many fancy-pants civilized northern stations come to us in search of various parts and raw materials. Scrappers control the old junkyard, true, but there's plenty of heaps that this side of the fence, too, and unlike the crazy zone raids, it doesn't cost lives to salvage it. And besides, it ain't like scrappers can ship their stuff anywhere without our help. So basically, good idea to help these guys. CBT electroshock hammer. That sounds terrifying. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alright, people, time to move out. Your SGS buddies will be attacking from the north, through the old junkyard, while me and the boys will hit from the front. Where do you want to go? I'll go through old junkyard just to make sure my people are good, because they are, you know, gotta make sure SGS comes out of this on top. That's what I'm wanting, you know. If these guys get in trouble, that's not really something I care about. So I'll attack through old junkyard. Alright, try not to get any attention from the muties. Let's go. I'm sure the muties are not gonna be a problem. Okay, there's my guys. We got Roman. Roman's here just for some reason. Yeah, I forget that this is gonna take a while to get everybody's like inputs in. So we're just gonna be sitting here waiting for this to load. Alright, one of our guys is up front, up there. I wish I could see what was going on. That would be kind of cool. It would be kind of neat, but sure, why not? We're still waiting for our turn. Okay, there we go. Great, our first move is just gonna be moving. That's all we can do. Just move. Hopefully our guy is still alive. okay. They try to blast us from somewhere. Yikes. Okay, that guy's on his last legs, so I assume the guy that was up here is dead. That's one man down. God damn, who are they attacking that's got such heavy damage? They cannot be fighting. Like, are we fighting Silas? Or whoever the hell's the leader? Like, I don't know the name. Okay, let's see, who's up front? Yeah, one of our SGS guys is dead as hell. Let me turn on my shields. I'm hoping they attack me instead. Eddie and the Scrapper. So it's probably Eddie doing some heavy damage. You released the video on TikTok, not YouTube yet? Makes sense. Watch it just do so good. Okay, I gotta take care of that guy with a grenade or something. That critical hit was wild. Not the dog! Okay, there goes another one of our guys. You doubt it'll do too well on TikTok? Yeah, you never know. TikTok's like a weird one. It certainly is a weird one. We can't even, like, come face to face with them just yet. I guess I could take the adrenaline. Let me toss one of these in there. Nice, we got a critical on them. I'm gonna hit the adrenaline. I still can't really get to him, but we're close now. So when we do get to him, we can whack him like 4 times. Gort. That guy's name is Gort. Not Gort. Don't have enough to get to that guy. But the main guy here is dead. Ow, he shot me right in the nuts. Let's see if I can actually get to this guy eventually. Okay, we can get to him, but I don't think we can touch him. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Also, do you remember Michael's face portrait and how in the last video you showed the weird proto-Michael? Yeah? I mean, I don't remember what the proto-Michael looks like exactly, but I remember, yeah, I remember you what you showed before. Or what was shown in the video, I should say. I gotta look at that again. I think I can hit him with a couple of these. 1, 2. Okay, we're just missing, I think. There we go. 1 hit. Okay. We're just missing every day. making this video, you remembered that there was an in-between portrait that kind of looked like current Michael, but uncanny. Oh. How so? Well, I guess I'll see eventually. Oh, I forgot my health is like at a very not good amount. You're gonna show me? Okie dokie. We need to put that into ourselves. That's a worker. I don't even know if that worker is supposed to be here. Oh. We're just shooting a random worker. Okay, that guy, enemy. Where's the gang supposed to be? Aren't they supposed to be attacking from, like, down here? I basically get to do nothing. They get to just stand in my way. You love shooting at random workers? Okay, freaking strike breaker. I mean, is there anyone else? Okay, he's going one place. No, okay, that's literally it. This is locked. Who am I in combat with now? We literally just tried to enter through a door. You know, we can probably go back through there. Yeah, fucking shoot blue-collar workers. Oh no. Not the poor blue-collar workers. Okay, there's like nothing in here. Never mind. Great. Okay, Footlocker, I guess I can just ransack this place. Scrapper insignia. We'll take that. Add these junkyard key. I don't think I can really take that. Let me see. Pistol. Didn't I have other weapon? Like, I had boots on me that I didn't really need. I don't think I'm gonna be using these anytime soon, but their weight is nothing, so I better just carry them around. Put that on them, because I don't know why I'm carrying that. And there's the pistol frame. Put that away. Bipod, not really sure why I'm carrying that either. Not that it weighs much anyhow. Okay, let's just take the gun. Take that gun, take the batteries, because we need to recharge our stuff. Hammer's kind of good. I'm gonna put it to full charge. And let's see, anything else we gotta... Nope, okay. How about this guy? He's got an expensive one. We're just getting a lot of loot. Okay, now we're a little too heavy. Sag. I can't carry a million things? Why? I love carrying like a million things. But what am I supposed to do? I don't want to leave these things behind. BRB? Alright. If they were... Oh, I forgot to read. If they were such hard workers, they wouldn't... they'd work harder to not get killed. That is one way of looking at life, Wiki. A very interesting way of looking at things. Didn't I have something in this slot? Oh yeah, knives that I no longer have. Forgot about that. I used them all up. Whoops. Put that in there. Put that in there. I guess I'll leave some weapons behind. Oh, I mean, could I just leave some of this stuff on the floor? I think I'm just gonna leave some of it on the floor. Are we still shooting blue-collar workers in the cock? No. First of all, these aren't blue-collar workers. These are gangsters. Okay. They don't get to be called workers, even if they work. I'm gonna drop some of these guns in the hopes that I can pick them up later. And if I can't, I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be real sad that I'm missing out on all that money. Alright, where to? Oh god, there's a lot of dudes just dead here. I guess this is where the black eels and the and the scrappers were throwing hands. And I guess I'm just taking their money then. You know, they're dead, so they're not gonna need it. You know, I'd almost forgotten that we're not playing the Elder Scrolls, and I was about to be like, oh, I have to check for the weight. Oh, that's Silas's corpse. Silas is dead. Uh-oh. I hope that doesn't affect the deal. Silas is dead as hell. And bro's becoming dagger-pilled. Yikes. Well. Sucks they be him, I suppose. Help Silas and the Black Eels take over the Scrappers HQ. I mean, we basically did take over their HQ now. And we're somehow still overweight. You'll start learning to the dog shit dungeons. yearning the dog shit dungeons. I don't think so, pal. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think so. Okay. Maybe it's the amount of bullets we have on us. Okay, we'll just have to drop some of this stuff. We have 4 pounds of bullets. There. Okay, let me just search around. Can we talk to Roman? Like, what do we do? Okay, now's not time for a good chat. Anybody in here? Well, Silas is dead as hell, so... We didn't even get to get involved in the fight down here. It just happened, and he suffered for it. Tungsten shock combat knife. Is that better than our knife? Shock steel, yes it is. It just is. So, what now? Who do we talk to that Silas is dead? You did it! He pauses, almost nodding. You really did it. Depot B is now ours. Now, well, guess I'll be taking over for the time being, now that we ain't got a dockmaster. Shame it had to be this way, though. We'll see what happens next. Now, about you. He hands you 700 Stygian coins. Here, your share of the loot. You did us a massive favor, Jack. Wouldn't have done it without you. Consider yourself our ally, and know we got your back when you're out there in the streets of Junkyard. Okay. So we still get our paycheck. We just don't get to we don't get to meet up with Silas anymore. Which is kind of sad, because he was offering us more missions, but I guess we don't get to have more missions if he's dead. I guess we could try and prevent his death by being down there rather than up here. Or, like, we can attack from the south with them rather than attacking from the north. This just... people die when you kill them. Yes. People do, in fact, die when you kill them. But it is what it is. I wonder what will happen with SGS, though. Now, like, we technically have a sort of foothold in this place as well. Partially. Or at least we have favor. We give up 2 guns. Maybe I'll give up that one, and that's an energy. Okay, it doesn't take energy weapons, that's why. Trying to make sure we get a good deal. Out of this, and it doesn't seem like he's really got stuff I want, other than... I guess I could take repair kits out of his hands. But then we're putting more weight on ourselves. I guess I can take this advanced mechanical repair kit. Let's see who else takes what. Barter. 2 melee weapons. That's 20, that's 20. The one I got in my hand does 15 plus shock. This one does 17 plus shock. I guess I could give him the, like the boning knife and the dehumanizer. Because it's not like I'm gonna be using them anytime soon. Let's see, how much money is that? Okay, the freaking boning knife is way too much. Way too much money. I cannot sell this man anything except... Well, I guess I could still get the melee weapons off of the dead guys, so... Let me do that, assuming they're still there. Yes, they are. I assume their bodies are gonna be here for a while. So we can kind of technically wait around to have them restock and then sell more stuff to them. Even though at this point I really don't need to sell anything off. Yeah, that alone gives me... I guess I could take the throwing knives and then caltrops. Throwing knives, serrated bolt, bear trap, not really useful to me. I also have this issue that every time I trade, I take more than I can, than I give, if that makes sense. So I'm always, overburdened. See, now we're at 51. 51 freaking inventory. Overweight now, again. What a freaking tragedy. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I am back. Of course, the game decides to not be on the screen when I come back, because why not? Also, hold on. I think, yeah, Knuckles did send the, a couple of, I almost forgot about this. The images. What is it? Why does he look like that? They look kind of funny like this. This is a... I don't know if it's really uncanny, per se, though. Like, not to me. Hold on. Let me bring up the game. Please, video game. There we go. And then see if I can overlay this real quick. No? Okay. Was this the one where you said that he kind of looks uncanny? Like, I can kinda see it. I can kinda see the issue here, a little bit. Or was it the other one? Because the Proto Michael is the one with the shadow over his eyes. I know that much, right? Because it says it right there. Yeah. I think it... I think the reason you could say it, that Michael looks a little off, is just because he has no life in his eyes. That's literally it. He just doesn't have life in his eyes. This looks like Michael, but something is off. Yeah, bro saw things. This is what Michael looks like after the original game. That's how I imagine it. That's like just how he looks now. Oh, after all the trauma he's been through, bro. The light in his eyes, gone. It's a little silly, though. What were we doing? Oh, yeah. Struggling to have anything. And I kind of wish we... What was I gonna say? I kind of wish we had like a place to set up things at. Now I am curious about what SGS thinks about all this. We're slow. I don't like that we're slow, but it is what it is. So we're gonna have to put all these like bullets and whatnot away. Maybe for a good while not go around buying / selling things. I mean, I guess we could grab a random shelf over here. Just make this our little space. Here, we'll call this ours. No. Nope. Okay. Put that in there. Put that in there. I think we'll put our current knife in there. 60% chance, because the tungsten one is just going to be better. It's going to take that, and I'm going to put this one away. I'm going to go grab up the other guns as well and put them in there. It's just efficient. It's just efficient. Also, I kind of forgot to look at a few things. Okay, those few things are fine. Take that gun. Take that gun. Take this gun, bullets. Other shock knife. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take this. Take this. Run back to that shelf. Gonna be here for like 2 minutes. More than 2 minutes. Probably like 5. Honestly, put these in there too. I kind of forget how much we genuinely do carry around. Just for no good reason. I gotta sell these bolts off. I gotta sell a lot of stuff off. And we still got more to pick up. Believe it or not, we have things to get. We always have things to get. Ugh. I'll leave that knife there because it's not really worth it. Take that. Take this, take this, take this, take that, take this. Run back. And I swear if the stuff in this shelf disappears, I'm gonna actually go crazy. Because this is a lot. This is my little investment, my little bank. I know I left that pile there. We'll go get what's over here. How much space do we got left? A little bit. So, search these guys. And then we'll run over to SGS, maybe with a weapon or two, to get some credits out of them. Just to see what the boss thinks, because I am curious to see if he has any dialogue on it, on what just went down. I also need to speak with Gorski to see if he's around. I don't know if he is. I imagine he's back at SGS. I didn't check. Probably should have. That'll be that. We'll save. I don't think we have much to do here anyways. We got a bunch of Stygians, though, which I'm pretty happy about. Pretty darn happy. Take me back to SGS, give him 10 Stygians. Let's see, Commons and Cantina. Okay, he doesn't want to hear anything about it. Fine with me. Did we... Yes, we did. Okay. I guess we can go and check for Gorski, because I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he's not here either. He's probably down at his, like, old... wherever the hell that, like, place back in Core City was. The place we took over for him. Where his previous gang used to be at. Okay, we're just here for the credits. That's it, we're here for the credits. We'll probably sell the boats over in some other area. Cave and tunnels. We'll see if we can go to Hawthorne real quick. I feel like she's making us pay her more credits. But less of the less of the Stygians. Okay, he doesn't want the special ones though. That sucks. Raw leather, bags of caltrops. I guess that makes sense. And we got no food stuff to sell. No surprise there. And this guy wants medical related stuff. Which I don't really have to sell either. Okay. Intelligence and persuasion. I don't think that's how you actually naturally speak at all. I think it's all some kind of act to draw customers in. Am I right? Belie me, I already explained it to ye. I shout like this, 'tis 'cause that's the way folks be talking in Jade Harbor. Now, if you don't believe the words from me mouth, well, there's nothing else I can do to sink your opinion, matey. I be telling ye the truth then, and nothing but the truth, aye. Come on, I won't tell anyone. Besides, I could send some people your way, recommend you. He remained silent. So? Are we gonna wait? The man furtively checks whether anybody else is too close to the two of you. He leans closer and whispers in a voice that has now sunk a few semitones lower. That's no longer rasps to the ears or bears the weight of theatrics. Look, man, you're cramping my style. Yes, you got it. I get some customers if I do the act and tell them all the funny stories, okay? But people like that kind of stuff. Do you know how hard it is to compete with the big fish like Cat in Savannah or Rasco? A man's gotta stand out somehow, especially if my ferry ain't as fast or as spacious as theirs. I ain't doing anything bad, okay? There's nothing wrong with it if people enjoy it. But where did you learn to talk like that? My granddad used to tell me old stories about pirates. He nods. Back then, you see, the word pirate used to mean sea merchant. Yeah, and, well, these wealthy and noble pirates would trade with various ships or other pirates right there on the sea, and their lives were full of adventure and drama and fighting with sea beasts and giant pentopuses and with 8 tentacles. The word pirate nowadays means something completely different. Ain't got a clue how that came to be, but I like those stories. So after starting my business and having people avoid me like the plague, I started doing this thing. The core city tourists loved it. I remember. I loved it. Loved it. Then other folks started digging it. And yeah, I've been doing it ever since. It secured me my fair share of customers. I make up most of the stories now, but I still use the ones I remember. The way I speak, that's pretty much how Granddad delivered it. And how he impersonated those old world pirates. Hell, I don't even know what the words like timber mean, but I suppose I don't even need to. No one asked me what it meant either, ever. So, please, I got kids to feed. So, and don't you be cramping me privateering, laddie, as they used to shout. Yar, scarvy dogs us to see. Cool. Core City. At least we got the truth eventually. But man's got kids to feed, so we're not gonna expose him. That would just be rude. Now, where exactly... I kind of forgot how to get to Gorski. You loved family lore? Yeah, it's quite literally just, well, my granddad used to tell me stories, and then that's, you know, I decided to use that. It's kind of cute. Kind of cute. If I remember correctly... I should have brought a gun or two with me to sell over here as well. I just thought about that. But I actually just want to see what Gorski's up to. Okay, we can just pass by. I remember when we first came out here and there was just mutants. Oh my goodness. There's a hell of mutants. Zone rat. Okay, Gorski is still doing nothing in here? So what happens now that the black crawlers have been dealt with? We've got a new merchant and some basic things set up here where we crushed the bloody crawlers, but now it's best for us to lay low for a while. Tell me about the oligarchy. Oligarchy, eh? It's typical stuff. You got a bunch of wealthy, powerful fat rats ruling a decent city, a decadent city. To pacify the commoners and divert their attention from everything that's wrong, they offer brutal family entertainment, the arena. The poor sods are preoccupied with it as the city slowly but surely is falling apart. What do you think about the free drones? I support their battle. I feel like they've gotten more and more fanatical over the years. If they accuse you of being a collaborator, you're done for. Where's this merchant they talk about? Dirty Tom. Stale odor distills from this man, and while it's not a terribly strong one, it is enough to make his presence an uncomfortable one. This old, unkept fellow is wearing clothes that look like they've been stolen from a grave, and are likely to be a great contributor to the unpleasant scent fouling the air. Hey there, youngster. Name's Tom. Dirty Tom. People call me that because I'm not afraid to get down and dirty when it comes to scavenging rare stuff from remote and often unsavory places. Nice to meet you, Tom. I'm Hanky. I'll be setting up shop with the Zoner rats. If you see anything you like, let me know, and we'll make a deal. Sure. He's got a Mark III grenade. That's pretty nice. He's got a catalyzing belt. What the hell is a catalyzing belt? A chemical apparatus designed to connect the chemical pistols and keep the loaded ammunition on the edge of being chemically destabilized. Okay, I didn't even know chemical pistols were a thing. That sounds a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. A little unstable as well. He seems to have, like, pretty decent things. A firecracker. He's got a Mark III grenade. We'll be taking that. And yeah, I suppose, like, some of this stuff, like the high-density foam, is kind of rare. Automatically aware scope. Interesting thing if you had a gun. We'll take that grenade off his hands. And we don't have anything he wants, unfortunately. But good thing they've actually got that guy there, so we can potentially sell stuff to him. Don't seem to have much of anything else going on in here, though. I guess we can go try to meet Abrams. Assuming he's here somewhere. I honestly don't know where he would be. Let's see. Meet Abram in Core City. Yeah, it's just just find the guy. just go out there and find him. You'll figure it out. We will certainly figure it out. I guess I could ask around. He's probably at the hardcore bar. That seems to be where everybody kind of hangs out. Let's see, does he have anything we want? The standard Mark II grenades. I need to get more Mark IIIs. We might be getting at the point where we just need to make these rather than try to find or buy these, because it doesn't seem like we're having that much luck with this. Ash, hail to thee. How are you doing, Ash? How are things so far? Balaclava, bullets, greaves, metal armor, metal helmet. Okay, we already know some of this stuff. Sniper, TNT charge. Nothing we can really use. Doing good? How am I? I'm doing alright. We're looking for a guy. That's it. I'm just looking for a guy. Let's see. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about these two. Freaking Tora and Laura. I mean, Terry and Laura Baker. Oh, jeez. When am I not? When am I not looking for a guy? Honestly, you're right. I need information. Okay, never mind. Nothing important. What was the last bit of information we got on those two? Let's see. We need to look for Cornell and the Acid Hunters in Core City, and we need to still find where Terry and Laura are. I haven't seen them, like, at all. They were here, supposedly. Supposedly. And they might have stopped by Rail Crossing, but I don't think we saw them. Like, we tried to get information about them at Rail Crossing, and we didn't find anything. That's annoying. I do kind of want to get that done, though. What's the scariest thing anyone can tell you? I don't know. Your fly's unzipped. That's pretty scary. If my fly is unzipped in the middle of public, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Let's go to Rail Crossing. Let's go to Rail Crossing and then ask around again. Metro. Yoli, you shrunk even more. No, don't say that. What if someone randomly approaches you and goes, I'm gonna come in your eye at 7, in your right eye at 7 a.m. Standard Pacific Time? I think they would just not do that. I don't think that's allowed. I don't know. I think I'd not feel scared. I'd feel confused. I'd be wondering what the hell they're talking about. Foundry? What the hell's the Foundry? I've never... Okay, let's go to Rail Crossing first. But yeah, I'd just be confused. More shocked than anything. Standard Pacific Time. Yeah, Standard Pacific. Was it this guy? No, the other guy. Okay, rumors lately? Not really, haven't had much in the way of visitors. Okay, nothing there to be useful. Damnation! Can you give me directions? There ain't much to Rail Crossing, friend. There's the blah 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 blah. Okay, I guess I... What about Jared? Not really in the mood to talk. Coral? She's always just around, isn't she? The dude... Can I ask this guy about... Okay, no, nothing here. Fucking hell. Okay, I guess I got all my information, like, before, and I just... I don't know where else to go to find these people. We've been north. But that clearly hasn't... I don't think I found them. They're likely dead. I feel like they're just dead. If they're not here, and they're not... like... up there, either. Let's go to Foundry. I don't know what this place is. Foundry Grenadier. Okay. I guess we could go this way. Check around. You know, they got plasma turrets here. It's a little scary. Leonie? I don't know how to say that name. The woman seems to be counting Karens, but she swipes from the counter and onto her hand and then into her pocket as soon as you come near. She leans on the counter with both of her arms and gives you a friendly smile. She is somewhat short but lean and healthy looking, yet her voice, while light, exhibits a noticeable degree of harshness. Welcome to Foundry's Metal Forge. I'm Leonie. What can I get for you? Tycor, tell me about the Foundry? I guess we don't know nothing about this place. It's one of the best stations to live in. Mineral extraction and metallurgy is what keeps Foundry running. Our mine is rich with titanium, aluminium, and iron. And now that we've also found chromium deposits, we're getting more and more golden. There is one bad side to it all. All this requires hard work and in dangerous and often unhealthy conditions. Many people die in the mine, but many also die all over UnderRail from bandits, starvation, and disease. My store's the best spot. Turnover's good, I'm nowhere near the mine, and I'm surrounded by big, strong men who keep me safe. She finds it difficult to conceal the shy smile. So, are you buying something? Seems cool here, I guess. Your mind should be rich with these nuts. Clever joke, friend. Clever joke. Let's see what she's got. Now, of course, do know that we don't have any of our famous Tycor alloy components at the moment. The mine is closed right now, but hopefully it'll be back up and running anytime soon. She wants metal components. I guess that's fair. Jackhammer, mining helmet. I suppose that's to be expected. Who can we go to talk? Can we just kind of like go up here without any problems, or? Seems like it. Okay, that's just another grenadier. I guess down there is the way to go, if we want to actually access the internals of this place. It's either in here or the other door. The air, it's like something. Couldn't even read my own words. Commoner, barkeeper, commoner. Are these houses or storage places? Brian. A man wearing clean overalls greets you with a large and, at first glance, honest smile. He is a large, framed boulder of a man with big, strong hands sticking out of his sleeves, yet his head seems rather tiny in comparison, reminding you of a custom-made replacement part that performs as it should but looks somewhat off. He speaks to you without removing his smile. Well, hello, stranger. How's it going, huh? I know what you're thinking. Why did I come to this barren station? The air is horribly polluted, people are dirty, boring, and there's absolutely no fun to be had here. If you don't break your pick, valued customer, there is more to the Foundry than what initially meets the eye. Okay, this guy's obviously trying to sell me something. I feel it. Oh, valued customer. I feel what you want to tell me so desperately. Don't say it. Shush. I know you're searching for something special, for something that will make your day, your week, your life. You found it. I'm not joking. Do you know what it is, valued customer? Do you know what I have here? What I'm willing to offer to you and for absolutely nothing? You're thinking I'm pulling your leg, aren't you? If so, then you're wrong. This is an offer you can't resist, and you know it. I have something you desire, and you know what it is. So tell me. Tell me! He's just very excited. A railgun? A garbage bin, mine's busted. X-ray goggles. A toy soldier with a high-caliber rotary machine gun on one hand, flamethrower in the other, and a baby hopper painted on his helmet. Well, yes, well, almost. Mechanical components. Excitement scars his face as he anticipates your reaction. Yay! I, Brian Honest, run the largest and only store in Foundry which specializes in mechanical components. You can find anything here, and I mean anything. Don't forget, they don't call me Honest for no reason. That was a lot of yapping. But let's see what he's got. Caltrops, combat knife, crossbow, repair kit, sledgehammer, tactical vest. Okay. At least he's got other repair bits here and there. And we have Kevlar, we have blast cloth, aluminized cloth. Really things we don't need, so let's try to see how much we can get from him. This patching kit we are not really ever going to use. Insulating padding foam. Other foams. This, I guess, we can sell as well. And we'll take from him, like, maybe one or two of these. Mayhaps. Let's take 5. That's a good amount, right? Okay, maybe that's a little too much. Yep, that's a good amount. I'd say so. I'd say so. Considering I don't know what all of these other things can be used for. He does have a sledgehammer handle, though. And I'm sure one day he'll have pretty cool blueprints. Surely. Who's in here? Kevin. Just Kevin. The man clears his throat before speaking. Good day, sir. I'm Overseer Kevin Gray of the Foundry Guard. Do you need assistance? Why didn't someone already arrest that derailed robed dude? I have not met any derailed robed dude just yet. What can you tell me about Foundry? Foundry is undeniably the safest station in South UnderRail. It is utterly unbreachable, and let me tell you straight away, it's rivaling even UnderRail Protectorate's Fort Apogee. All that due to a strong position and the indisputable valor of the Foundry Guard, who exist to serve and protect all within the station walls. If you find yourself in any trouble or you need help otherwise, simply find one of the guards and they will gladly assist you. One word of warning though, don't go near the mine. Also, if you need water, Claude can help with that. Avoid other sources. You'll hear him before you see him, don't worry. Good to know. Doomsayer. That is certainly a fucking name. Blight. If you denounce Takor, I will something. Just a shill guy. He's just shill over there, you know? I'm just gonna leave him be. I can go in here too. Nice. I love invading other spaces. Now, the short, chubby fellow greets you with an amiable smile and appears to be the owner of the store. However, it instantly becomes clear that he is also a proud owner of one more thing: a long, strong, and exceptionally well cared for beer. one he subconsciously stroked with great delight. Sadly, his voice is in the opposite condition. It has an unhealthy rasp to it, and as soon as it raises in pitch even slightly, it begins to break, thin out into a weak, breathy voice. Good day, sir. My name is Bobby Bass, and I wholeheartedly welcome you to my reputable store. What do you sell here? Oh, this is the Foundry's general store, and it offers a wide variety of items, all kinds of tools and mining equipment, weapons, ammunition, armors, clothes. Need I go on? All in all, feel free to take a look around, because I'm sure you're bound to find something to your liking. Okay, so we go to this guy if we gotta sell stuff. Or just buy stuff. We got nothing to sell, unfortunately, but he's got a shiv. What is this? Shield capacitor. Okay, this is just used to make energy shields. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, they just seem to be making the metals here. Okay, this is the actual, like, foundry. I see. I see. How do I get down there? Okay, we just gotta go all the way around. How do we get in there? Because that's a door. There's no other door over here. And there's generally... maybe you gotta go up there? Might be that ladder right there. Your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Does it now, Wiki? Does it now? Homeless guy. Let's talk to homeless guy. Old Mike got his right arm and leg bitten off the other day and died from bleeding. Poor man. Oh. Well, that's a little depressing. Alright, let's go invade people's homes for no good reason. Evelyn? The young, attractive woman seems to be the only person present in this quiet home. Even at first sight, it is clear that this woman shines as bright as a diamond in a bucket of coal when compared to other women you've seen in the foundry so far. Her beautiful, elongated face and her slim yet curvy figure form a striking image which is sadly smushed by one tiny imperfection, mild swelling and blackness around her green eyes. Oh, is she like sick? I guess. She is the first one to speak. Good day. How may I help you somehow? I don't know. I'm sure if you made milkshakes, it would. Sure, Wiki. What kind of milkshake, though? Like, what ingredients? You gotta spice it up, you know? I'd like to ask a couple of questions. She smiles. Well, since you're so polite, I suppose I'll have to indulge you. My name is Evelyn Ingram, Hanky. What would you like to talk to me about? Who are you and what do you do around here? I don't think it would be very smart of me to discuss personal information with strangers, but you seem like an honest guy, different than the ones I'm usually surrounded with. Now, I don't know what to say about myself. Well, I was the wife of the former Foundry Guard Chief, Michael Ingram. You might have heard of him. Sadly, he died some time ago from a heart attack, leaving me all alone. I'm sorry to hear that. No, I was really shocked when he died. All was well until one day he suddenly fell, dying before he hit the floor. Dr. Stevenson told me that it was a heart attack. Apparently, he'd been overworked and overstressed and slept too little, not to mention the quality of living conditions here. And in the end, all that got to him, leaving me to cope with loneliness. Losing a man I loved like that left a hole in my heart I don't think I'll ever be able to fill again. I don't know. Who knows, maybe it's time for me to move on. I am young and still have much to live for. It's complicated. Maybe that's enough for the subject. Maybe that's enough about that subject. I suppose so. Vanilla and only that, the best vanilla shake ever. Yeah? Just one ingredient. Just vanilla. Damn. Basic bitch. Let's see. What can you tell me about the Foundry? Foundry is well known throughout UnderRail for its rich mine, and because we're the largest exporter of iron in the region, that allows us to afford a strong defense, which we need if we are to defend ourselves from raiders. Unfortunately, Foundry is also the most polluted station in the region, and life expectancy isn't the best either. To tell you the truth, I don't care much about this place. I'd leave it if I could. Interesting. Fuck you, vanilla is good. I'm not saying it's not good, I'm just saying it's a very basic option. Out of all the things he could have chosen. I need to go. Bye. See you again. Bye. Okay, we can't go through that door, because she's in the way. I forgot to check one more area here. Vanilla is very vanilla. Exactly. See? Knuckle gets it. This seems like a interesting place. Okay, they keep animals here. They keep hogs. That makes sense. Messer. You see a stout, middle-aged man butchering a pig. You observe the motions he makes with each cut, and notice how every single one is performed with great ease and accuracy, reflecting years and years of experience. After a few moments, the man puts his knife aside and wipes his hand clean. After that, he turns to you with a slight smile, then begins speaking in a baritone voice of unusual warmth with just a hint of huskiness in it. Why, hello there. I haven't seen you around here before. I'm Kirk Messer, the local butcher. As you can probably see, he laughs. Well, what do you need? And vanilla is very good. you much rather eat chemical flavor. Why? Okay, maybe I wouldn't go that far in terms of vanilla being, vanilla. I just prefer strawberry, Saying you straight up prefer chemical flavors, like, man, you would love Chernobyl, I guess. A strawberry is chemical? I mean... yeah, it's not real strawberry, you fuck. It can be. But you're right. You are correct. I'm sorry. Okay, he's just got food. He's not looking to buy anything, so I have generally no idea what he wants. I could go over here to see what's... This is some kind of radio, I think. A radio tower, it seems like. Okay, let's see. Anybody in here? No, but we could take a little... Oh, never mind. There is somebody in here. West. You see a thin man soldering some components into a copper-colored circuit board. He doesn't immediately notice you, which gives you a few moments to observe him. His dark hair is streaked with the aluminum gray strands. His wrinkles form ravines in his face, and his hands are only steady when the soldering iron meets the board. Yet, some strange and subtle signs gives you a feeling that this man is somehow younger than he appears, but you are unable to pinpoint exactly why. Your thoughts are interrupted when he notices you. Oh, welcome to my electronics store, friend. Name's George West. You ought to say something, cause I... I can't help you if I don't know you're here, he smiles. Everybody's been pretty darn friendly here. Let's see what you got to sell. EMP mine and EMP grenade. And he's willing to take my electronic components, which are... Actually, I forgot I had so many of them. I'll take that. I don't think he's got anything I would want. He's got batteries. Honestly, I can just take his batteries. Just all your batteries, sir. Maybe not all of them. That would be one too many. Let's see. Anything sheep I got on me? Not really. Let's see if we can give him one instead of the two. Almost. Okay, he doesn't want those. That's not gonna cut it. Something that's like 3K, maybe? Why do I put that? These are how much? Okay, these are like 3K individually. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Okay, this is the electronics store. Good to remember that for whenever I want to buy batteries, because I do use a lot of them now. I also need to check if I need to repair my tools. I haven't done that just yet. I say my tools, my my weapons and and whatnot. Chief, Mayor. A pair of frowning eyes tracks you as you make your approach. Before you is a thin, short man wearing a well-made leather vest with finely polished shoulder pads cast out of metal, and his coal-black gloves, leather boots, and pants seem to be of the same high quality. He addresses you with a tone of appropriate to his displeased expression. What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Who are you? Actually, it doesn't matter anyway. We're busy, so if you could please leave us to our discussion, we would really appreciate it. Nah, I won't bother you then. He simply turns away from you. The man pays no attention to you as he begins engaged in conversation with the other man. Chief and Mayor. Okay. Two interesting little characters here. I don't know if I can actually wait this conversation out. Let me see if my weapons need repairs. That they do. They're about to break, actually. Or close to breaking, I should say. There we go. And my blade here also could use a bit of repairs, right? Yes. There we go. Armor is basically the same as it always is. Luckily, this doesn't need repairs either. What if I just continue to bother the hell out of the mayor here? I say 50... oh, forgot to press save. Okay, 50... A, B, C, D, E, F. I almost forgot how the alphabet works. Mayor. Are you the mayor of this place? He briefly exchanges looks with the man standing next to him. Yes, I see where this is headed. Fine, I'm Martin Marshall, and you're right. I am the mayor of the Foundry. The gentleman next to me is Chief Delton Banner of the Foundry Guard. The chief's appearance is quite the opposite of the mayor's, as he is both taller and wide-shouldered, and his mere presence you felt the instant you entered the room. Yet, despite his imposing image, his calm and collected behavior is in contrast to the mayor's so far feverish temperament. Thus, the chief politely nods after having been introduced. Well then, who are you? I'm Hanky, pleased to meet you both. Hanky, that's well and good indeed. Now that you were properly introduced, unless you have something of utmost importance to tell us, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Do you need help with anything? Why do you ask me this? Why would I tell you anything? On the other hand, why am I even talking to you? Just leave us, please. Alright. He really does not like being interrupted, huh? Let's see. Can you tell me about the Foundry? I suppose I can. Foundry is a proud mining community that, thanks to the mine, predominantly iron, has a strong strategic position in lower UnderRail. It might seem like I'm boasting, but the Foundry Guard is above any station force you'll see. We have trained and well-equipped men ready to swiftly deal with any and all threats. Unfortunately, the only thing the Foundry Guard cannot combat is the foul air, but that is an issue we are working on mitigating. You have any jobs available around here? As a matter of fact, I believe I might have something for you. Let's hear it. Very good. You are, I presume, familiar with the Ironheads, one of the largest gangs in lower UnderRail. Well, one of their clans is causing a lot of trouble to Foundry and the whole of region. These scum, and that is what they are being led by a man who calls himself Baylor, a man known for two things, his immense physical strength and a sinister red cybernetic eye. Unfortunately for us, I suppose his successful leadership can be added to that list. We, Foundry, have placed a bounty on his head for 1,000 Karens. If you can bring me his eye as proof, the money is all yours. I'll do it. Very good, best of luck, and remember, bring me his eye as proof. Well, looks like we've got a mission. I do want to keep exploring a little bit more. Let's see. Can't access those lockers. Take the ladder. I don't know where we are. We are up. Now we are back down. He didn't really tell us much about where they are. I don't know if I've actually ever faced the Ironheads. I've faced a couple of gangs here and there that are just like randomly plotted around the world, but I don't know if I've actually faced them of all people. It's possible I have. Possible. I guess we can just go around and explore this region we're in. Although I don't have very strong feelings that we'll find Terry and Laura around here either. Even though that's kind of what we originally came here to do. Let me see if we can ask around. The barkeeper pulls out a large, clean mug upon noticing you approach and puts it on the counter. A moment later, he moves his head aside and releases a few abrasive-sounding coughs, taking an extra second or two to recover. Then, after wiping his eyes, he speaks to you with a voice equally pleasant as his coughing. What are you having, pal? We got a couple of strong brews here, dark, light, rocky, and pansy. That one's for a girly man and northerners. Let's see. Rumors, I guess... Rumors? Yeah, Nicholas and Olivia had another fight, I heard. From my house, I mean. Damn, pal. It was like the ceiling was breaking and roaring, he coughs. Are you sure they were fighting? Hey, you're a girly man. Hey! Fuck you. I suppose, technically, yes, at the moment, today. Who's the derailed preacher that's talking about the world and the world's end and stuff? I'll just ignore the raving lunatic. Not lunatic, but lunatic, thankfully. He came to the foundry some time ago, and that's all he does. He might be annoying, but he doesn't hurt anyone, at least so far. Just ignore him. Alright, ignoring him we will. He ain't wrong. Shush. You don't have the right to speak. You sound like the face of HRT. What the fuck? He's out of line, but he's right. Now he's just out of line. You're just out of line. Let's see. Let's go through here. I'm sure we'll meet something that we'll like to kill. Foundry, okay. He is probably located in the warehouse complex south of Foundry. Warehouse complex. Foundry. Foundry entrance. Lower UnderRail. Or house block beta. I guess this is where we ought to be. I'm not too certain. It's the only estimation I can really have of where we're supposed to go. So, let me read this again. Warehouse complex. Okay, that's the only warehouses around, really. So I'm imagining we can kind of head from here into this next room, down, and then see if there's anybody that way. Okay, can we blow this up? No, we cannot. Unfortunate. You sound, no, I already read that. Iron heads? Good thing it ain't iron hands. Listen, if it was iron hands, we'd be cooked, okay? We would just be cooked. Without a shadow of a doubt. Ah, traps. Ah, individual. Hey! The iron head! Actually, I'm not sure whether I can take their bullets or not. If I can, I won't use my shield. What about iron glands? I don't think those are a thing. And if they were, I would be worried. Damn. Why don't you two get closer? Yeah, get closer. Okay, that kind of hurt. Oh, he's throwing something. Ow. Okay, I've been blinded. Yikes. They are hurting me. Iron cramps. Okay, never mind. Turn on the shield. Okay, they've got a couple of... Damn, they've got a couple of people coming around. Sorry if you heard that. Sperm cramps, the most painful thing ever. Women wouldn't understand, right? What can I do here, really? I guess I can take an adrenaline shot and just pray. And I unfortunately cannot toss a grenade that way. Oh, they got a psionic guy. We're gonna struggle. We're gonna struggle. Alright. Oh man, we missed. How about one of these? He's almost dead, so we can technically... Okay, we can't really hide. I'll take that so that I can be at full health. She's gonna take one as well. I just hope she doesn't throw a grenade. I could try to throw throwing knives at them. Mostly at this guy, because he's a danger to my existence. Throw one at her. Throw one back at him. Oh, she's throwing a grenade. Ow. She hurt me a lot. Well, I think we're gonna die. That's for sure. So we tanked the first one, and the second one, we just ate shit. So I can see why these people are struggling. I didn't even get the chance to put up my shield. I was hoping that would hit one of these, but I guess I did that a little too far. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we're gonna die again. Okay, this is gonna be taking us a while. Right when he's, like, next to those explosives, too. I want to see if I can throw it on his position. To see if that... Yeah. If I throw it right here, it should explode both of those. There we go. So one guy's down immediately. That lets me go up a bit. That's gonna mess with my shield, but that's okay. We can take the adrenaline now, or we can save on that. I'm gonna save that a little bit until now, because I can whack these two now that I'm right next to them. Okay. Health. Grenade. Adrenaline. This guy just needs like one more hit. He's dead. Then I'm gonna hide behind here, so she has to move around. Uh-oh. Okay, she just failed to throw that. she threw it at her own feet. We are lucky. We got real lucky there. That's good, though. That's great. Now we can just, Why is this bitch so ugly? Now she's dead. That's just how it is, you know? Makeup is hard to come by down here. I'm gonna try to not take guns around. We already have enough at you-know-where. Because guns are heavy, but I'll take their bullets. Oh, they got a little room in here. Look at this. Give me that. I can probably sell this as well, but it doesn't sell for much. That's, of course, locked. Why wouldn't it be? Why indeed? No, they got more guns in here. Well, that's good to know. Ooh, this is worth something. And so is that. And so is this. Okay, we got one bomb there. I think we can just keep going and be fine. I'm gonna save often, though. I do not wish to redo that. Or we can, we'll make a new save. Let's see, let's see. I need to recharge my weapons. You guys, you guys are just gonna let me walk into the enemy without recharging my things? How dare you? How dare you guys? And I thought you cared about poor little Yali. That's good enough. Where are the rest of them? Remains. They did say they were probably at the... Watching you die is a little entertaining, you know? Maybe to you. Which I guess is the point, now that I think about it. Alright, well, check out these camps again. Although we did clear them once, so it's possible we've already sold the eye to someone, which would be a little unfortunate. Although I'm pretty sure we didn't kill everyone. Okay, this requires 30 lockpicking. We can very easily do that. Oh, I misclicked. Like a doofus. Twice now. Okay, maybe third time's the charm. Yeah, there we have it. Okay, that led to nowhere. A Smasher's corpse. No, I forgot I left some stuff here. Okay, that's a pistol. And that's... some stuff that has a lot of wealth to it. Alright. We still got some folks here. Lovely. We can hide behind here, and then he'll have to come around to try and get us. Now they got a couple of buddies running out here. Berserker, Commando, that guy is scary. Shields up. Could I get to him? I could, but he's also got that guy there. Maybe with the tungsten knife I can get a hit in? Yes, I can, and we got him for quite a bit. That knife, pretty alright. Oh, they've got a lot of dogs. Oh, they got a lot of dudes with these hammers, huh? Okay, we're gonna experience not a good time, I fear. Oh, come on, intimidation? Are you kidding me? How did that go through our shield? Holy shit. Damn. Unfortunate miss. I don't think I want to take the adrenaline just yet. So I'll keep it on my... I'll keep it there. I forgot they had this guy. Uh-oh. Oh, well, it seems we've been, noticed. I don't think we're gonna live. I don't think we're gonna live. Hanky, the 2-ton slab of metal, being intimidated? Yeah, I don't know how to combat that. I don't think there's much you can do against that. I think you just have to deal with it, unfortunately. I didn't mean to press a button. Okay. Why did he even go over here when I was clicking here? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I guess we'll just die. Because I didn't even mean to do that, too. That's fun. Okay, so we know we can't exactly... deal with this man. I could wait for more of them to come out. I feel like he's got fireproof. These gunner guys do have the fireproof overcoats. Maybe it would be better to switch out the grenades from the Mark IIIs. I don't have a lot of them. I could also use the HEs on them. Or just throw these at this guy. Wow, we really like to miss, huh? I need as many of them grouped up as I can get. The Molotov might keep some others from joining the fight. There we go. He's got 4 turns of poison, so that should help us out quite a bit, actually. The dogs are going through the fire. Oh no. Let's hit this guy in the back. That's about it. Now we should be able to use a grenade. Oh, I think, yeah, that's Baylor right there. That's Baylor. You can't see him because he's kind of behind me, but he's out now, and he's got a very big hammer. Like, huge, actually. Comically huge. Look at that. Look at that hammer this man's carrying. This man's going to destroy me. Okay, I hear people taking stims of different kinds. Probably health. Oh, okay, he's coming my way. Oh Lord, he cometh. I think I'm gonna run away. For now. I cannot fight this man. I need to re-heal myself. And recharge basically just my shield. And I should trade this grenade out, definitely, because it's not gonna do me well right now. Okay, Mark 3s. Probably put down the caltrops as well. If only I had this 5th space open, that would be great, actually. Okay, this is fine. Okay, that breaks his shields. This should mess him up. I'm mainly afraid of Balor, because he's honestly a giant meat slab of a human being right now. We'll stay where we are. We'll see how much damage this man really does. Please don't continue messing up my shield. I need this. I need my shield. Alright, at least the blaring stopped. It was kind of hurting my head a little. Okay, he's just gonna run around like that. I don't have really the ability to throw anything else, so... These people are gonna keep fucking me up a little bit. I guess I could... If I get out, I'm gonna spawn in, like, back here. So... Shock knife the dog. Miss. Got him. I guess adrenaline and just pray. Just... Or maybe we could step back a little bit, you know? Maybe we could run away. Have them come through the minefield, quote-unquote. When did this dog get here? Okay, he's gotten close. He's gotten very, very close. I guess we're gonna hope for the best, huh? Oh, he's almost dead. Never mind. He's not that strong. I mean, he's strong, but he's not as strong as I thought he was gonna be. The rest of you are gonna stay back there. Ooh, okay, maybe we'll get... Okay, let me heal after this, please. I cannot escape. I cannot escape. I should have used those action points to fucking kill him. Okay. Oh, I can still toss this, so maybe it'll kill him. Nope. I'm just gonna get a hammer to the face. Oh, come on, really? I can't even... I literally can't do anything. I am cooked, dude. That was so close. Maybe I can do this and it'll... I don't think this is gonna kill him, though. Yeah. So close. So close. Maybe worry about everyone else so that they don't whittle down my everything, really. Because that's a huge issue. Okay, shield, turn that shit off. Okay, we got one guy down. Toss this right there to cover as much space as possible. We still got like a couple more people that are gonna come up through that little area. Grenadier is something I gotta worry about. It would be great if this guy could be killed. I'm just gonna... kill that guy, because it electrocutes him a little bit, and then take 2 steps back. Just a little more. You just need to live a little more. And there goes my shield. Alright. Isn't this just lovely? Adrenaline. Let's see who outhammers who. Oh my god, he took like all my health in 2 swings. What the fuck? What the hell was that? Right. Well, interesting experience I've just had right there. Sorry about that. Just had to check on something. But the fight is winnable. The fight is winnable. Outbeefed, yeah. Just, well. Well. Beef Wellington. That's what I'm calling that guy. Beef Wellington. Defeatable, but at a cost of my sanity, perhaps. Slight sanity cost, okay. Maybe toss the fire would be... No, because then... Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna do most of the damage until he decides to heal anyways, so... Do that. Maybe the fire will keep them at bay. He's either gonna come at me or run away. Ah, great. Now my chances of survival have been greatly reduced. Alright, he's running off. That's kind of good. Because that means we're gonna have to heal, whether I want to or not. We can line this area up with caltrops. Okay, only once, apparently. I was hoping I could maybe throw a grenade. We'll do that next turn. Okay, we can't really see who's over there and who's not, so... Gonna do that one. He's basically almost dead. Take care of that dog, because I don't want it annoying me. He's healing up, fine. Doesn't really matter, though. I don't know if there's like a way around to get to me. I really hope not. Okay, that's not good for my health. Come on, just a little more. He's gotta live for a little while longer. He'll get poisoned, He'll be low on health, and then we can whack him once or twice, and we'll probably win that fight. Against the rest of his group, I'm not too sure. Never mind. I'm very sure right now that we'll be fine. Hopefully. We still have yet to see. We gotta take his eye, though. That's what we're here for. Uh-oh. Okay. Heal. First thing first, right? We might take the adrenaline just so that we're able to search this man. Damn, 50? 50 weight. Yikes. Okay, drinking a horn. Due to its extreme weight, the sledgehammer is almost completely unwieldy in combat, except for those endowed with demonic strength. Requires 20 strength to wield this thing. I mean, we can maybe carry it if we get rid of a bunch of stuff. Let's see, what's the total weight of this? 2 pounds. Man, we really need to figure out how to increase that if it's possible. Like, damn, like 20 strength, like that. You just gotta be hella strong then. You just gotta spec into strength and that's it. To carry this fucking thing. Does how much damage? I don't even know. 100 to 100 to 200 mechanical damage. If only I could. Beef max. Exactly. This man ain't nothing but potatoes and beef for years on end. That's what he ate. I swear. I don't think we can get rid of, like, enough stuff to actually carry what he's got. I mean, maybe. And when will these alarms, like, turn off? I'm getting sick and tired of them. He on that hunter the parenting he's on that hunter the parenting diet. Which reminds me, we will be watching that tomorrow. I think I can... Actually, I don't think I can get out just yet, so we might have to deal with them, actually. Okay. Grenade for you, lovely people. You get the hammer. That's not the hammer. We're gonna take the hammer at least once, unless we pop that. Do that. Wait for this guy to get to us. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, he's almost dead. I'm kind of scared of what this guy's is gonna do to me. We can't get out. Fuck. It's gonna run off. We came here for what we came here. We could wait around, recharge our stuff, and then charge back in there and kill those two. Okay, let me recharge my hammer again. Save just in case. I forgot to come in here with my thing turned on. He died because of the poison. Alright. That's funny. Did hit him. We got 3 turns of this shit to deal with. I mean, he can run away. Doesn't mean he's gonna escape my... He's gonna have to go around. I should have done another pile of caltrops. Okay, there's 2 more. Oh, come on. Don't know how I missed. Right in front of me. Them and that damn switch, they love flicking that thing, don't they? No, he's not moving. He's trying to tough it out. Let's see if he comes for me. I think he might. Or maybe not. Okay, he went the other way. There he is. I found you, buddy. Can I stab you at least? Okay. I can get 1 shank in. Uh-oh. Okay, that hurt a little. Now I'll at least make a lot of money. Mark 3, Mark 3s. I really do need to patch myself up, though. Before anybody else comes around and decides to destroy my entire existence. Standard syringe. Patch yourself up. What were the ones that gave 100? That's 200, that's 500. These ones. Morphing shot, which I don't think I'll ever use. Corpse. That. I don't know if we'll ever actually come back for that hammer. We might, but we can't use it. I don't even think we can. We would have to wait until we reach like veterancy levels in order to like be even to even be able to use that thing. Which way was the... I like how these two guys are down there. I'm just gonna... like, just gonna not, you know? They don't know their leader is dead, so I'll give him a little bit of grace. Alright, now we just gotta figure out how to get back to that guy who's talking to the mayor. And be like, hey, we killed that guy for ya. Give us money. Give me wealth. Because it can never be enough. My greed is sickening to some. Hello! How about Baylor? I have his right eye right here. He smiles briefly. Pure gold. I am more than glad to see you have managed to accomplish such a difficult task. Now that he is dead, we need only wait and see what happens with the Ironheads. I'm expecting a favorable outcome. Favorable for us. He hands you 1,000 Stygian coins. You're in this. Well done. Can we talk to Mayor? Do you need help with anything? Yes, Sheaf told me you are someone who can be trusted. As far as I understood, you were of great assistance in some important matters. Well and good. If you really are so keen on helping us, Hanky, then why not give you a chance? You do have energy. Sure, energy. Let's phrase it like that. Shmoney! Gamble it! I wish we could. I really wish we could. I have so much money that, like, honestly, we probably would lose a lot of it and then regain like 4 times the amount if we actually were able to. You got too excited. I know. Don't cream your pants though, okay? That would be a little awkward for all of us. Alright, as you know, unless you've been living under the most remote cave known, unknown to humanity, Foundry is the largest export of iron in lower UnderRail. What's even better is that our mine is rich not just with iron, but aluminum, titanium, and as of recently, chromium. We discovered a large amounts of it several months ago in front of the chromite ore. In the form of chromite ore. Needless to say, as soon as we discovered it, our miners began following the chromite veins. Several weeks ago, they mined into a new cavern and encountered these creatures. What they saw there was unlike anything we have ever seen or ever heard of before. These beings had shells made of rock, with metallic blades protruding from their backs. Yes, you heard me right, shells made of rock. The creatures were aggressive and we had to bring in the Foundry Guard to deal with them. Now those creatures, while resilient, were still no match for our brave troops. The true trouble revealed itself when the guards encountered the beast. Oh, the beast. These guys are, too late. Wiki, what do you mean too late? Don't tell me you already did. Ah, jeez. Yes, the thing may look like its smaller siblings, but it is in fact a 4-legged boulder. A large monster which stopped the Foundry Guard dead in its tracks. Meanwhile, it is unstoppable. And the guardsmen tried nearly everything. They shot it, burned it, threw grenades at it, nothing. It's hard rock. Most of the men sent to clear the mine are now dead, and I've had no other options but to order the closing of the mine. The problem will be hurting. This problem will be hurting Foundry really fast if we don't find a way to deal with those things. We have days, a week at most, before we run out of ore supplies. After which, all production will stop. What can I do to help? We need a solution to this problem, and we would appreciate it if you could help find one for us. I'm reading this wrong. We would appreciate it if you can help us find one. At one point, we considered using explosives to collapse the tunnel and seal them off, but our mining supervisor advised against it. And what's worse, even though things have been a bit quieter in the mines for a few days now, the rock creatures are emerging from the mines and attacking our citizens. Even though all entrances to the mine are heavily guarded, some people have still gone missing. Mind if I interrupt for a second, sir? Well, you wouldn't have mentioned it until I said it. You could have kept that information to yourself. Not at all, Chief, not at all. I was almost done anyway, go ahead. As you see, young man, this is a problem which could, if left unsolved, mean the end of our foundry. The mine does not only feed the mouths of these people here, but also secures their protection. Do you think the Foundry Guard operates solely on goodwill? If you really want to help us, my suggestion is that you first speak with the only survivor from that unit, from the unit that was tasked with clearing the mine. He knows more about the creatures than any of us. His name is Saban Molov, and you can find him at the mine entrance with the other guards. That is just to the east of the metalworks. That's a lot of yapping. I mentioned it? What, were you gonna lie by omission? You never lie. You could have, though. Not once in your life. Okay, that's a lie. We both know that's a lie, okay? You need not lie that hard to try and protect yourself. Alright. Got it. Is that all? Nearly. You might also want to speak to Marcos Bayonetti. He is our mining supervisor. You'll also find him at the mine entrance. He did advise us against collapsing the part of the mine with explosives, but talk to him again. Perhaps he could work out some solution to the problem. I believe we've gone through everything. I'm on the job. Well and good. Go now. Report to us once you have something. Ay, we are kinda cooked here. At least this place is kinda cooked. These poor peoples. They really don't know. They really don't know that they're going to probably have to wait a while longer before I actually fix this problem. No, we got our money, so that's what we came here for. Quite a lot to do now. It feels like we just continually keep getting more and more and more missions handed to us. They said basically head to the mine, right? I suppose we can go now. I kind of forgot which directions they told us, though. I'm not gonna lie. East? I think they said east, but which east? This east, that east? I don't know what east. And I'll probably never know. Because I think this is where we came from, so... doesn't really make sense for us to go there, but we're gonna go there anyways. I genuinely have forgotten. And they just told me. Also, I do think I might want to sell some of my stuff to this guy. Or no, the guy up here. Well, he's just a general store guy, so... East? I thought you said west. Execute yourself. Now. Okay, it might be this way. Found it. Found where we may have to go. And this is Olivia, not the right person. What, am I not a fan of SpongeBob? I am, but the fact that you made that joke 100% in absolute confidence makes me want to explode you with a Tomahawk cruise missile. The miner gestures you to stop. The chubby, wide-shouldered man lets out a single, long, and highly abrasive-sounding cough, making much akin to a train passing through a tunnel that is too narrow, grinding its way through before being able to address you. Hey, you don't want to go into that mine. The entrance is closed. Why close it? Some nasty creatures have shown up. Trust me, you don't want to go there. Are you Marcos Banti, the supervisor, the mining supervisor? Yeah, that's me. Who are you? Hanky, nice to meet you. Yeah, what you need? What can you tell me about the creatures of the mine? Look, man, I shouldn't talk about it. You dig? He coughs. I don't want to be responsible for spreading any rumors, so my mouth is shut until the foundry guards would deal with this whole situation. Dig what I mean? Your mayor sent me here to talk to you. Mayor? Oh, I see. The big boss wants you to convince me to use explosives in the mine to stop the rookies. I know. We already talked about it. But my answer is still the same. No can do. It collapsed half the damn mine and set us back by who knows how many months. I know this mine like the back of my palm. It's every nook and cranny, and I know that a detonation would hurt us more than them creatures. Using explosives should be the last option. Dig? He's very adamant about this, huh? I guess it makes sense if he really knows things that well. Can you just tell me about the creatures? Well, I personally never saw one of those things, but the guards who did told me that they've got a shell made completely out of rock. And I've also heard that there is a bigger rock creature that is the real reason why the foundry guard can't clear the mine. The small ones, while not exactly friable, are not that tough. But the big daddy is like pretty much invulnerable. That's what I heard. Marco then removes one of his gloves, pulling it off one finger at a time, then reveal a huge rough-skinned hand with thick, chipped nails. He coughs with a one-sided smile. Now, I bet no one mentioned them funny-looking worms to you, huh? He proceeds to imitate a vermicular movement with his index finger, moving it a few centimeters to the left with each wave of motion, right? No, what kind of worms? I don't like the idea of worms. But of course, the big boss failed to mention that little detail. I think you'll find what I'm talking about quite useful. Listen, several months ago we found chromite deposits in the mine. So far we've mostly mined iron, titanium and stuff like that, but no chromium. So we've started digging in that direction. Along the way we found strange patches of chromite, or you get chromium from, that had them worms in it. You know, miners would drill the ore and the worms with drills for heads would come out of it. I've never seen anything like it before. Weird stuff, I'm telling you. The worms would just get out of there and be on their way and never bother us or anything. Now, after the Rockies attacked us, some guardsmen who went deeper into the mine told us the worms are all over the caves. I think it's all connected somehow. Maybe the Rockies feed on the worms, or maybe it's something else, I don't know. Thought I should tell you that. He puts his glove back on. That's all I got for you. Tell Marshall we are not using explosives, dig? His real name is Marshall. I see. Marshall it is, then. Maybe the worms are like the baby versions of it? If they are made out of rock, and they're capable... It would kind of make sense that, like, okay, if they're made out of it, then maybe the baby versions of them are able to dig through it and maybe eat minerals. or something like that, and then they grow, and maybe a few of them live, and most of them don't, and then the ones that live just grow to be giant rock things. Is there anyone here in the foundry that can inspect the worms from the mine? A biologist of some kind, experts in his field, preferably? An expert? Nope, a biologist like zoologists or similar? Highly doubt it. He coughs. There ain't much work for biologists in here, being this is, well, foundry. Someone could have stopped by at the bar or visited a relative, but other than that, nope. In the end, I think you're gonna have to seek help from someone outside the foundry. Intelligence. I think my best option is to take a trip back to SGS and see Quentin. There you go. Damn Fribblethroat. Friablethroat. So, anything else you gotta ask me? Nah. Okay, so we need to go back and have a worm in our pocket, I guess. Saban is the guy I think we gotta talk to as well. At first, the tall guard responds to your approach with silence. The uniformed nature of all foundry guardsmen make it difficult for you to discern any distinct features, but in this case, one jumps into view like a mind shroom in the dark. His damaged shield bears wounds of a relentless attack that can only be attributed to a wild, savage creature. Large scratches, dents, and dried blood streak the shield as if it was a canvas at the mercy of a deranged painter. And the shield's outer rim has numerous bite marks on it that seems to have been caused by the malicious motion of powerful jaws. Your inspection comes to a halt when the guard utters a simple word. Yes? Can you tell me about the mine creatures? First, it's very unsafe to be in this area and you should leave. Second, I can't speak about it. It's classified. It's alright. Chief Banner sent me here to talk to you about the current situation. I see. Well, in that case, my name is Saban, but almost everyone here calls me Sapk. Sapk? It is. Saban Sapk. Sure. I'll call him Sapk. I'm Hanky. Pleased to meet you, Hanky. Now listen up. His voice undergoes a few subtle changes, becoming drier and somewhat distant. After our miners first encountered the Bladelings, a group of us was sent inside to mine to deal with the creatures. While the reports implied they were unusual in appearance, only when we encountered them did we realize how strange these creatures actually were. Sure, they had 4 legs, 2 eyes, mouth, the usual, but their shells were made out of hardened rock, fused with their bodies, with metallic blades protruding from their backs. It was an unreal sight. You know anything about the worms in the mine? I remember those things. They had strange heads shaped like drills, but they weren't aggressive, so we usually paid no attention to them. We had bigger problems to deal with. Some of the guys did shoot at them or step on a few that hadn't had the time to find a hiding place. In any case, they were no threat to us at the time. Why do you call them Bladelings? Alp, one of the guardsmen, gave them the name. We were clearing the mine together, and he named the creatures like that because of the blades on their backs. He called them Rockies, then Little Blades, and then finally Bladelings. And the name Bladeling kinda stuck. Makes sense. Can you tell me about your encounter with the beast? Yes, the beast. That bloody creature was responsible for the deaths of 9 guardsmen, 9 of my dear friends. It looks similar to Bladelings in general appearance, but it is much bigger, with longer back blades and a much thicker shell. In fact, its shell was so thick that nothing we used could penetrate it. Fire, bullets, high explosives, the beast shrugged it off like we were throwing marbles at it. It, on the other hand, had no trouble doing damage to us. By pure luck, I was the only one who managed to escape with my head still sitting on my shoulders. This shield here, it serves as a reminder. You think it's the only one, or could there be more? So far, we've only seen one, luckily. It was in one of the dormant caves deeper past the mine. It appeared to be very old with, as I've said, much thicker shell than the smaller ones also. It was riddled with scars. was tough, like a boulder rolling towards you, but if there are more like that, well, then we're in a lot of muck. Whatever the case may be, I will hunt down the creature and end its existence, and I feel it. That's all I need to know. Thank you. Well then, I guess the current tasks that need to be accomplished is get worms, deliver worms to Quentin, the little kind of interesting individual that he is. he's a tiny bit of a freak. He's a tiny bit of a freak, but not by much. I am getting quite hungry, so I think this shall be it for now. Let me just make sure I save, so that I don't just end up not saving. I will save right here in 50G, and I shall bid thee farewell, my kindred. I hope you all have a freaky. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. Tomorrow we'll be watching Hunter the Parenting, so I guess we're having a little watch along. I don't know how long. I don't know how many episodes either, but, be there or be square. Bye-bye.